I just got back from a really rainy autumn walk to the post office where I picked up this Waterstones package. So let's start this vlog with a little package opening. Now this is the part where we realize I'm really bad at this. Ow. It's so nice. Look at this. It's Wayward Sun by Rainbow Rowell and it has the sprayed edges. It's so gorgeous. Hey YouTube. Really exciting stuff. Oh, it's gorgeous. Just look at that. It's so pretty. And it matches Bez's outfit. And they both look so cute. Oh my god. I didn't even look at the inside. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. This is the most gorgeous thing ever. And there's illustrations. There's illustrations. Oh my god, I love this. I love this so much. I don't want to spoil myself. But oh my god. Oh, this is so pretty. I want to read this right now, but I can't. That's not what this weekend is about. This weekend is about manga. I'm gonna try to read all the mangas I have on my TBR this weekend. It's not gonna work because sadly I don't have the entire weekend just for reading. All for good reasons. I'm meeting my best friend today and I have plans with another friend tomorrow and I want to film a video to go up also tomorrow. So it's all good reasons, but it means that I don't have the entire time for just sitting down and reading. But I'm gonna try because I have some really exciting mangas and I really want to read them. And yeah, let's just do a little reading weekend vlog. Now, the ones I have on my TBR are pretty exciting. And I think the most exciting one is this one that I got sent by Tokyo Pop as a reader's copy, which is super cool. Like, thank you so much. And it is Relive by Yayoi So. I totally butchered this, but basically the reason this is so cool is that it's entirely in color. I'm so in awe of this. I love that they did this. Like, there's so many mangas that could be like 100% more gorgeous if they just were in color. There's this wonderful manga series called Graffiti of the Moment, which is adorable and cute and lovely and you should definitely read it. But the thing is, it's about fireworks and it's not in color, it's black and white like most mangas are. And they talk about the colors of the fireworks all the time and you don't see them and it's so sad. So yeah, We Live, completely in color, like so cool. So I'm really excited to read this. I'm also super excited to read Blue Flag 4. Blue Flag is an adorable manga series. It has the best friendships I've ever seen in manga. They're so wonderful, like they're so true and honest and just, yeah, squad goals, honestly. And there's the fourth part, and yeah, super duper excited about this. Then my roommate gave me Acid Town Part 1 and 2 to see if I like it. I honestly don't know anything about this, so I'm just gonna have a look and see if I do like it or not. And then I still have Let's Destroy the Idle Dream Part 2, which I'm also really excited about because I love Part 1 and I'm also excited about Part 3 coming out, I think next year, in January or something like that. Thing is, to read this, I have to reread this. And I can't bring myself to do it, which is stupid because this was wonderful and so funny and again, wonderful friendships. But I just can't bring myself to reread it. I just want to get into this one, but I've forgotten everything and there's so many characters and I need to get back into it and yeah, maybe this is a project for another time. But I'm still gonna put it on the TBR just in case I have that extra time this weekend. And if I'm really lucky and have super duper much time, which let's face it, I'm not gonna have, I also picked up 2 comics from the library. Now I know these aren't mangas, but they fall into the same category of like graphic books. I'm gonna let it slide for this. So we have newsprints by Wu Xu, I think is how you pronounce it, which is a graphic novel about newspapers. Do I need to say more? It's just really pretty, and it's about newspapers and printing press, and just, yeah, sounds cool. And then I have Champions Part 2. I read Champions Part 1 when it came out, I think in the beginning of this year in Germany. And I did really enjoy the characters, but I just didn't enjoy the plotline enough to buy the second part when it came out. So when I saw that they had it at a library, I just thought I'm gonna take it with me and give it a read, and just, if I enjoy it, I'm gonna continue with the series, and if not, that's okay. I didn't spend money on it. But as I said, I do enjoy the characters. I just didn't like the plot lines that much, so maybe this improves it. Maybe I just learn a bit more about the characters, which would be nice. But either way, I'm gonna give it a go and see whether or not the series is worth continuing for me. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna get into reading now. It's the perfect rainy, cold, grey weather to just stay in bed and read all day. So that's nice. Don't feel bad about not going out. Let's get into reading. But first, I need tea.
Erschienenen und unerschienenen Erscheinungen, Menschen, Tiere, Meinungen, Gefühle, Fraktale, Zikaden, Mutanten, Schamanen, Fackelträger, Geistreisende und Mikroenzyklopen, jagende Weichorganismen. Es ist an der Zeit, einen Kreis zu bilden.
Okay. That was an emotional last few pages. Oh god. Seriously, these characters just... they go straight through my heart in every possible way. They are so amazing. Seriously guys, you need to read this series. They are just, yeah. The characters and the friendships and the emotions and the relationships and the conversations. Oh my gosh, the conversations they have. They are just... yeah, they're a lot, but beautiful. Completely beautiful. And the artwork in this, like, they're just... they're gorgeous in every way possible. And I love them so much. And I really want to read the next part now, because I don't want to suffer from this emotional hangover for the next 5 months, I think. The next part is coming out at the end of January. It's actually coming out on my birthday, which is nice. But that also means I have to wait till then for the story to continue. And I really want to know what happens next. Oh, I love this friendship group. They're just so amazing. Also, in case I haven't mentioned it so far, this is like super queer and really sweet in the way of portraying it. Gotta get over those emotions. Gonna take a second. And then I'm gonna go straight into the next story. Damn.
Hallo Freunde, hallo Feinde, hallo Individuum, hallo Gemeinde, hallo Wölfe und hallo Schweine, hallo Fink, hallo Star, hallo Mai, hallo Dunkelheit und hallo Licht.
It's a bit past 2 p.m. and I just finished We Live. I'm gonna be honest, the plot wasn't as interesting as I thought it would be. However, this is obviously the build-up to something bigger. Like in the last 10 or 12 pages, some mystery elements were introduced that are super exciting and intriguing. So I am looking forward to the second part where that kind of gets more developed, and I'm hoping that we get more of that intriguing side of the story, because at the moment it's a lot of focus on the main character and his opinion on all of this. This is about a guy who is 27 and his life isn't going well, and he has a lot of financial trouble, and finding a job and all that is super difficult. And he gets approached by a company who created the opportunity to be a high school student again. None of this is spoilery, it's all on the back. Like, this is kind of, yeah, the text you get, the info you get, so I'm not spoiling anything. So it's about this experiment and him, yeah, testing this way of being a high schooler again, and yeah, getting a new life. We life, however you want to pronounce that. And it's a lot about his opinion on all of this and his way of getting into that, which is interesting. But I'd hope there would be more info about like how they actually do that and how this project works. So far we don't have much on that, and I'm hoping it's gonna be more in the parts that are yet to come. Maybe like in the second part we'll get some more introduction on the actual like workings of that project, because right now it's just, yeah, that's how it works. You just have to accept that. And so far the main character also isn't that nice. I just don't really sympathize with him yet. But there are some other characters that are really interesting. So I'm excited to see their development, and also the development of the main character, in hoping that it's gonna get better. And as for the color, that part was gorgeous. It's so nice to have the entire story in full color, and I love that they did this. I love that Tokyo Pop decided to do this, and that they're giving us a chance to see the full colored version of this story, because it's so sad that we always get black and white mangas, and there's so many stories that could improve with just a little splash of color. So I really enjoyed that. There's some panels where I just stared at them for a bit because they're so pretty. And yeah, I really like that. I'm glad they decided to do this, and I'm glad that I got a copy of this manga. And as I said, I'm excited to read the next one. I'm thinking of either filming the video now, though for that I'd have to decide what I want to film, or maybe getting into the graphic novel. I kind of want to mix it up a bit and not read all the mangas straight away, just because it gets a bit boring to read the same format for so long. So I might go into the graphic novel, or I might film the video if I decide what to do. Either way, I think before I'm gonna meet my best friend, I'm not gonna have much to update you on, because I'm gonna leave in like an hour or so. But yeah, maybe I'll see you tonight.
Hallo du, hallo er, hallo ich, hallo Luft. Hallo alle Dinge mit Streifen, hallo alle Dinge, die sich als andere Dinge verkleiden. Alle Dinge, die fühlen, alle die denken, alle die schreiben, alle die fühlen, lenken, schweben, leiden. Und alle Dinge, die schweigen, alle Dinge, die schreien und andere Dinge zerfleischen. Hallo alle, die sich vor den anderen Dingen verneigen. Hallo Dinge, die gleiten und andere Dinge zerreißen. Andere Dinge dazu verleiten, sich mit anderen Dingen zu streiten.
Happy Sunday, everyone. I'm having the best day. I literally slept till noon, which I haven't done in ages, and it was so good. I'm just so relaxed right now. and I'm really enjoying my lazy day, which is why I look like this. I just can't be bothered to do anything about this today. So yeah, as you might be able to tell by this being already Sunday, I didn't read anything else yesterday evening. Basically, I had a really nice evening with my best friend, and I just kind of, yeah, wanted to stay in that feeling. I don't know if that makes sense. I just came home and watched some kids TV, because that's what I do when I'm happy. And had nice dinner and went to bed early and just slept a lot. So yeah, that's basically my super exciting Saturday evening. Such a party girl. But yeah, I had a really chill Sunday morning, noon, whatever. For me it's morning. It's now I think 2 p.m, maybe even 3, I don't know. And basically I just sat in bed and had breakfast and read Acid Town, which is the manga that my roommate gave me. Now I didn't expect to enjoy this. I actually, when I started reading this, I already assumed I wouldn't like it and assumed I would read one of the comics instead. But then I fell into the manga. The thing is, she didn't tell me there's more to it. She gave me the first 2 parts, which I've now read, but there's like a gigantic cliffhanger there at the end of the second part, so I googled and there's 5 parts of this manga. Thank you very much for that. Now I have to read the rest of the series. The reason I didn't think I'd enjoy this is because it's about like gangs and violence and abuse and drugs and all that nasty stuff that I want to just stay away from. I don't enjoy reading like brutal and heavy, sad stories like that. I don't want to know. I want to stay in my cozy little bubble. But my roommate said it's good, and we swapped mangas to kind of recommend something outside our comfort zone. So I gave her some fluff and she gave me some brutal gang violence. And I started reading it and I really love the characters. That's always a hook for me, when there's so much complexity to the characters. And the relationship between the 2 main guys, their friendship, their connection, is just adorable, and there's a little brother who's the best boy ever. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of skipped some of the gang drug selling talks because I didn't care. But the character arc is so amazing that I really want to stay in this story. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. There you go. I've discovered a new genre. And now I've gotta finish this story and read the rest of the series. Why? Why did you do this to me? I just got another cup of coffee and watched some Jesse the Reader videos to recover from that emotional downfall. Yeah, I just needed something light and happy, so I watched Jesse the Reader because he makes me happy. So yeah, kind of the last half an hour wasn't for reading, but you know what? It's Sunday, I'm allowed to be a total slacker. But I'm gonna get into reading again, because this is also really light and happy, and I'm finally gonna get to this. I really want to get back into the story, and I'm also gonna take notes. I said it now. So the thing is, I mentioned it at the beginning of the video, for part 2 of Let's Destroy the Idol Dream I have to reread part 1, and there's, let me just see how many main characters we have. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 6 or 7, I think 7. We have 7 main characters, and I just can't keep up. I can't remember everything about them. So I'm gonna reread the first part and take notes on the main characters so that I can get into the second part and also have notes to refer back to when the third part comes out at the beginning of next year, so I don't have to reread everything again, but can just look at the notes and get back into the third part right away.
Hallo alle Dinge, die unfassbar übertrieben flauschig sind. Alle, die bewiesen, jedoch schier unglaublich sind. Hallo Moleküle und hallo Quanten. Alles, was es gibt, ruf ich auf, mit mir zu tanzen. Hallo Kugelblitze und hallo Erdbeben. Alle, die ihr Schild senken, alle, die ihr Schwert heben. Alle Verseuchten, alle Ausgespuckten, alle, die im Dunkeln leuchten. Alle Kugelblitze und alle Erdbeben. Alle, die ihr Schild senken, alle, die ihr Schwert heben. Alle Verseuchten, alle Ausgespuckten, alle, die im Dunkeln leuchten.
Somehow, time flew by, and it's already 5:30 now. But I just finished rereading part 1 of Let's Destroy the Idle Dream and part 2. I finally managed to read it and I had a really good time. They introduced some more serious subjects with one of the characters, and they also introduced more side characters, because somehow 7 main characters isn't enough. They are all really interesting. And the thing that I like the most about this series, which is the friendships and the character connections, also like not only went on in part 2, but also went stronger, and the new side characters work in there as well. They're really interesting character connections, and the friendships grew even stronger because some of them are only starting to get to know each other, and they're doing a really good job of portraying what friendship in the beginning is like and what it feels like to be new in a friendship group. And yeah, so part 2 with the new characters and with the stronger bond of the 7 main characters is still really amazing in the friendship and group dynamics. As I said, it's a lot of characters, so I am getting confused at times, but I did manage to take some notes and make like a little overview of all the characters and who's connected to whom in which way. And hopefully they will also help me with the third part when it comes out at the beginning of next year. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this, and I am looking forward to the next part. I don't think I'm gonna reread these for that, but who knows? Maybe I'll make a little new readathon out of that when the third part comes out. But for now, with finishing these, that means I actually read all the mangas this weekend. Isn't that nice? I actually managed to do that. I read the 2 ones I was really excited about, which is Blue Flag 4 and We Live. And I read these, Let's Destroy the Idle Dream, and finally took notes, so I can cross that off my list and be excited for the third part. And I started the new series, Acid Town, which I now want to read in completion. Great! I didn't get through the comic or graphic novel yet, and I'm not sure I'm gonna, because as I said, it's gotten quite late, and I did film my video yesterday, but I still haven't edited or uploaded it, so I'm gonna do that first. And I also have plans with a friend to watch a show, but I think I'm just gonna call it a day now and relax for the rest of the evening. Hey! So I'm filming this weekend, and this is gonna be the end of the vlog. Do you wanna say goodbye and good night to the camera?
Goodbye